All right. Hey, what's up, everybody? This is the Gascally Statements from Gearworks.com and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, as well as the Rounding Off Infinity Gaming channel on YouTube. Back with another episode of an accounting of third measures, my sub-branding label and titling for any Let's Plays and live streams featuring me playing games from a third-person perspective. Now, don't be shook if you're watching the archive version of this on YouTube, and I actually have relabeled this an entry in the Firearms Tales. I sometimes struggle with shooters that are from the third-person view and whether or not to put that under my shooter category or my third-person view category, because usually the third-person games are more like third-person action-adventure games. But either way, it kind of doesn't matter for 2020, because as we go into 2020, I am kind of squaring around on playing predominantly games as a service, continuing games, living games, MMOs, games like that. There's a few different reasons for that. I'm going to be starting, my ball cap is screwed up here. I'll be starting a new job. It's going to be taking up some more time. But I was kind of already coming around to this as I've been playing Star Citizen more and more. One of the things that I struggle with as a variety gamer, and I say variety gamer rather than variety streamer because I was a variety gamer long before I was a variety streamer, but as a podcaster and somebody who's been trying to cover the games industry and games and be a different voice in the content creation space for games than mainstream gaming journalism and media, as well as some of the more toxic perspectives that there are by gamers out there. I try and get around and cover about 20 plus new releases every year, and I've been doing that for about the last 20 years. That takes a toll. I'm constantly climbing on board a new bicycle kind of every couple of weeks, and I decided this year that I kind of want to start hedging away from that a little bit. So I got really enamored with Star Citizen, and that's kind of been my main, but I also wanted an alt to play, when I needed a break from Star Citizen and when Star Citizen maybe needed a break from me, so to speak. And right now I've been hit with a couple times with some instability and crashes and whatnot, and so I kind of wanted to take a break and play something else. Getting aggravated with my camera spot here. I think one reason is because I'm adjusting it opposite from what I actually want to do. So if I can get a verification that I've got good voiceover commentary coming out in the live stream, if I can get verification that I got good voiceover commentary coming out in the live stream, we're going to get started here with a little bit of Warframe. Okay, so we do have good voiceover commentary. I might need to turn the mic up just a tad. We'll see how that does. I just started playing Warframe here recently, and I've really enjoyed my experience in it. I haven't gotten a hold or gotten my teeth into all the social aspects of it yet, so that has yet to be explored. I've got my build down, though, or at least as much as it matters. And mostly I read a guide that basically said, for Vor's prize, raid the Corpus resource caches. Okay, here we go. So one of the things we're going to see if, I guess what can happen in Warframe is people can just jump into your squad as you're launching into a mission, which caught me totally off guard the other night. So we'll see if anybody jumps in here. I don't know, how many low-level players there are.
Darvo's intel suggests that this outpost is host to several rich supply caches. Raid the caches and take what you need. This outpost belongs to the Corpus, a secretive but extremely powerful merchant cult known to be working with the Grineer. Dargo will fill you in.
Legions of robots, mindless automatons, freaking lasers. These guys are bad news, but they're also loaded, which is why you're here.
Sounds like we're going to get a lot of loot tonight. One thing that I think that I want to do... Now, this game also, you cannot pause, so that's a thing to be conscious of. I think I want to put... Controller southpaw. I want to... Looking for the blasted... What I want crouch to do, toggle crouch may just be a separate control, so I may just need to map that. Toggle crouch. It's on V right now. I'll actually map that to Alt instead of hold to crouch. Usually, in most games, I prefer to hold to crouch, but dealing with a little, or maybe carpal tunnel setting in, so reset the shoddy armed. But basically what this game about is, whoa! Holy snarkies! You're basically a space ninja. What the? Whoa! I never realized that. I know these guys are so covert. But it amazes me that I haven't discovered this game till now. I mean, this game plays like... very much like a Destiny, very much like Destiny. These guys are bracketing me and I can't. They're hard to pick up in the snow here. So these are my throwing knives. Oh! Okay, apparently the challenge has been ratcheted up. Yeah, let's go ahead and revive. Oh, he got back up. Melee. What the heck is that little ostrich thing? Now, up until now, I just haven't even been, like, really paying attention to my, health level. Apparently, I need to start doing that. Oh! No! Hit him! Jeez. Oh, did he just throw a grenade? Oh no, he just dropped something. Yeeks. So this is the first time that the game has really been challenging. Everything has kind of been a cakewalk up till now. I got more guys coming in. Oh, guys are just pouring out from over there. Alarms just got set off. What is that down there? It looked like there was a power pickup out here. But your character's incredibly agile. And like I said, you're given all sorts of tools to do the job. There's loot around all over the place. Ah, man, these guys are converging. Oh no! And really what a lot of it is you gotta figure out, apparently, the right tool to use at the right time. I'm getting jacked. Fired upon from back here or something. Okay, juice him back up. Alright, we're full back up on health. Oh no! And as is the case in most games, one of my problems here is I'm being really, what is this? Some new kind of hack that I haven't learned yet. I tend to be overly conservative with ammunition. I don't know. Excuse me, fellas. I apparently didn't get whatever objective it is that I'm supposed to get in here. I don't know what it is. Nope. Okay. Oh, snap! How you follow me in here, bruh? That's giving me the shakes. Where are you at, fool? Oh no, he did not! So now the guides that I've read have said it doesn't really matter how you... Oh no. Great. Okay, so he's down. Now, are these things just alarms that get set off, or are they going to cut you? No! No! Oh no! Footstool. No! I'm so aggro. So what I don't know is, it feels like I'm playing. It feels like I'm playing this single-player campaign right now. But like I said, people can jump in here for co-op. I guess what I'm just not clear on in the game structure is like when does this content end? Now, I don't even really understand why it brought me this way. 37 meters up. Now, isn't that... It seems like where I originally spawned. I hate to go down there because it looks like... I don't know how I'm going to get up there. I don't think I have enough jumps. I haven't done a ton of vertical traversal in this game. I know that you can. Ah. Oh, so looks like there's a way across in this container. But it's funny, you have these powers and you are well juiced, but as you've seen on 2 occasions already, you can get jacked. So there's this modicum of covertness that you need to do.
There is more here.
Technically, this is stealing, but don't let that bother you. The Corps aren't exactly beacons of moral fortitude either. They sell anything to anyone.
Yeah, I ain't bothered to.
Don't get me wrong, I like profits. A lot. But I don't sell my wares to the damn guerrilla. That's unforgivable.
Now, all of this, most of the stuff in here, what you're doing is gathering loot to mod your build, so you're not. It's not like other looter shooters, seems like, where you actually pick up new gear. So what I like about this game is you can get in here, and first of all, it's a lot of monkeying with your build. So there's one objective that's 327 meters out, so we're gonna head for that one. Great, freaking loot drop down on the ground below. Oh. Is that what I need to do? I don't know that that's what I need to do. Oh, is that a dude right there? No, don't hit him with it. Don't shiv him. I may be doing a lot of times my paradigm, and blast alarms been set off. I jokingly talk about having to learn. Oh, am I completely out of ammo? Please don't tell me I'm completely out of ammo. Jokingly talk about needing to learn the ways of the 10-0, but. Oh, nice headshot. But I think I really need to learn the ways of the 10-0, because I think in my normal paradigm of like constantly shifting weapons is not what I need to do here. I think there's a definite effective battle flow between. What am I doing here? Okay, then you have to solve that before. What am I doing? I mean, the combat, the fluidity of the combat in the game is just gorgeous, and it feels a lot like the Nemesis system in the Warner Brothers games, like the Batman games, but not quite as theatrical as that, but still pretty awesome. What is this? What is it? It gives me. Some of these takedown methods are more covert than others and don't make a lot of noise. Like the shoddy obviously makes a lot of noise. I also need to manage my. Alright, so we're getting turgid now. more points here where your melee just becomes more effective. They also have the ability to, like... She has this ability when people are throwing projectiles to, do this whirling dervish and, like, deflect bullets. But I seem to not know how to start that on my own. It seems to just happen automatically sometimes. Okay. Oh, that's a shield. I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that blue marker thing was a shield. Nice tea. Yeah, see, I'm getting that text there, control console, but it's not actually lighting up. But it seems like there's just a ton of, like, structured missions in here. I'm assuming that it also then... Whoa, what was that? Is that a automated cannon? Or is that just dude bruh up here who just fired on me? Oh, nice. Okay, you can destroy those. Good. Good to know. I still don't really know what those things are. Sniper ammo full. You have a control console, but you can't do anything with it. Okay, nice to know those things can be taken out. Trying to run. You dumb. Now the shoddy is one of the few firearms that I have. I think it's like the first ranged weapon that I got a hold of. I haven't invested a ton in ranged weapons. Just all over this compound, and you see it's got a slide move here. So apparently this is a thing. I guess you can get energy here for your shields. Whatever my objective is only 32 meters this way. Flippin' A, who tripped up the alarm?
Good work, but
There
you're
you go.
not done yet. Find the next cache. You almost have what you need.
You have murdered my sons and disgraced me before my queens. But soon, the Ascaris will complete its task and bring you.
Can I reset the alarm here? Yeah. Come on, reset it. You gotta hack it. This is an easy one. I guess the main thing is you have to do it within a time limit. Oh, there's a deposit. Still feel like there's shots fired. These throwing knives are kind of weird too because they're referenced as a pistol weapon. And this is the thing I gotta learn ya when to cut out all that ranged mess and just go to the bow staff. Ooh. Now I'm about 1,000 meters out from my next objective. Huh. It's weird, this thing over there on the landing platform. So I guess my plan right now is... I'm just gonna start... Shut up! Get jacked. Plan right now is I'm gonna probably be alternating between Star Citizen in this. Maybe I'll even find some people to play with or clan up with. Yeah, so you can do that sliding sweep. Oh, he's still alive. You can do that sliding sweep. Like I said, there are elements to verticality here that you have to pay attention. Oh, no. Does that every once in a while, too. I mean, the slide thing on here is, like, really... Now, that vent looks like a thing I can get into. No! Yeah, it is. Now, I'm not a fan of the automatically illuminating, light on headlamp on Destiny 2, but I will take it here. I know there was a dude right there, but I'm going to try and bypass him. I mean, again, the game has this weird, very nuanced balance between you being a superhero, space ninja, but then also being able to funnel you into these situations where you can be overwhelmed. Security camera. Okay, now I know better what those are. What is that? Who was firing on me and with what? Was that just the security camera? The heck was that? Okay, I think I finally got my camera spotted where I want it. What's going on out here? Now again, this thing is supposed to be a shotty. It's got a pretty decent scope in on it. Sounds like they're fighting somebody out here. I don't know who, though. Interesting. I thought I was just going to wind up sliding down. Someone screaming over there. Oh, it's on. Only one guard in this room. Well, you're incorrect. What are we doing? Genetic modifications on somebody in here? They apparently weren't interested in figuring out what was going on, so. Just take your stuff. Yeah, but I have yet to get into and explore the social aspects of this game. I know that it has a pretty healthy community. I like the fact, and again, it's weird to me that I just never... I think this game came out when I was very much in my, I'm not interested in games that are solely multiplayer online stuff with no single player. And I just, that's how you get jacked. First you get the thrown shivs. Then you get the melee, the bow staff. But again, amazes me that in my foolishness, I just never checked this game out. This game is so much in my wheelhouse. I'm a space ninja with lots of powers and abilities and super agile and ranged and melee. I'm like, what? How would I not have played this game? Ooh, the helmet off! The other thing right now I'm playing with a mouse I don't even like. So I'm really looking forward to getting back to my Corsair Harpoon. I really need grenades. I'm sure. Flippin' A, you jackwagon. Who set that off? Now I'm angry. Nah. Told you not to trip the alarm.
Time for extraction. You have all you came for.
Oh, we're ready for extraction. Are they jamming the radio?
The Ascaris has reached your mind and rendered your lotus mute. You will return to me over your own free will.
Nah, bro. That'd be good. GTFO to the Gitmo. What is this? It's just a plant. Oh, how's it still up? Now what we're gonna get a ton of too. Got the burning. This game has a ton of build management, so once we get clear of this, because this has been a pretty chunky mission. Yeah, EP is over through this little cubby. No, get the shotty ready. Dang. Alright, health and shields are pretty good. What? Did you see that dude just combat roll and fall down a hole? What the heck? Oh boy. Do I need to go vertical to get to the extraction point? No, loot. Yeah, I do. Game puts so many abilities at your fingertips. It's definitely one of those that is sometimes overwhelming in the options that it gives you. I'm still at 700 meters out from the extraction point. This map doesn't seem to be that big. This mission has gone a little long, though. Longer than most. Now, with the one player that I've seen... come on. Really? I really have to do this now? Well, this is new. I'm trying to get this hipfire down. Shields are down. But she... No! No! I was like, man... What I didn't want to do, I was like, man, I don't want to have to finish this mission again. Come on, let's get the hack. Quick. I don't like that when you can be on the consoles and they can still be giving you the business. Let's go, Tenno. But there's several different types of currency in the game, apparently. You level things up by using them. So this is my problem, right? I'm too conservative about using the shotgun, and so it's ranking up less than the others. Oh, you have to test? But I am using... Well, no. Yeah, so the bow staff... So I'm more proficient with the bow staff than the shotty. It's interesting, I'm less proficient with the knives. We got some credits, some mod awards. And you know your stats.
Operator, are you alright?
This part of your journey is over, Tenno. I admire you for your struggle, but now I am part of you.
Lotus, do something. Help the operator.
We Grenier are millions strong, but with a flaw. We are diseased, rotting, sterile. But now, we have you!
Operator, do not abandon me again. Build the countermeasure.
I did this for my love, my queens. They will forgive my insubordination when I deliver you to them. Our love will be reborn as we feed on your divine blood. Our children will flourish without disease. And I will die at last, at peace. Father, grandfather.
All right.
What do you think you're doing?
Yeah. So I don't think... I don't have... Oh. I guess this is the countermeasure. So I haven't fully gotten my head wrapped around, these things. I guess you get blueprints for certain accessories, I guess they are, but the Bronco's a main weapon, so I get that you get blueprints and then you scavenge resources to then build against those blueprints. don't entirely understand. And I guess some of the mission structures and planets and stuff are building. I did that. That's great, I clicked it. What does that mean? 3 arcane acceleration needed. Like, so I don't know, does that mean that I've armed it? Does that mean it's fitted into my Warframe? I guess these are the things that I've scavenged. These aren't clickable. So yeah, it's a... Whoa. Okay.
What a waste.
Good. You managed to disarm Vor's Ascaris. I thought I lost you. Oh no. The Ascaris had a tampering failsafe. It's burrowed into you and armed itself. We'll need to find Vor before it detonates. Get to navigation. Boarding a Grineer ship to access their personnel records will be the fastest way to find Vor.
Sure.
Operator, what
That
are you
sounds
waiting
safe.
for?
What I'm waiting
Ordis
for.
assumes finding Vor implies violence?
Most assuredly, we will be visiting much of violence upon the Grineer.
Hello, operator. May I suggest you access navigation and save your life? For my sake.
Yes, but I need you to shut up, because I want to manage my build right now. Okay. Okay, so we've leveled that up. Now, one of the things that appears is it appears like leveling all your mods up isn't necessarily the best thing because different pieces of equipment can only take certain levels of mods. And right now, the equipment that I have is generally only takes low-level mods. But I am incubator. So this also isn't fully intuitive. I haven't gotten any more of these stone resource things. I get the sense that these are the things they're stingy about. They probably won't be giving up too many of those until I do quests or, I don't know, some other such things. Or maybe they want you to buy the microtransaction-y stuff for this. Alright, we're going to shift back into the mag Warframe. See what upgrades we can put on here. And I can apply the stretch. don't know if I can apply... Yes, you can. You can apply the enemy sense. Alright, and you can do multiple configurations of your Warframe. Config in chat. I don't think aura mods. I don't know what an aura mod is. Okay, it's not a bad color scheme. Mag, helmet. I'm not going to arm the Ghazal chest plate. That's what I have on the other Warframe. So I suspect all these things are going to be for cost. So I'm gonna go with no cape for right now. Change the colors. Equip the back sigil. Go with a bluish color there. I don't really know what difference those make, but I don't think my abilities are really modifiable, so I think I will go with mastery locked. So why don't I grab this thing? Oh no. Please use the stone. So I'll just stick with the Latron for now. See if it is upgradable at this point. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't... There's nothing that tells you that you can just... the other system, there's slots. Oh, holy crap. Okay. Apply 4 different weapon mods to a single weapon or war. Well, dang on! I didn't know that you could just apply. Oh, okay, because I already have Serration applied. Okay, so that gives plus 10% damage. Because I probably didn't have all these rifle upgrades before. Plus 2.5% damage to any Grenier. 2.5% damage to a Corpus. And plus 10% electrical damage. Heck yeah! And you know, it cracks me up because, of course, Destiny 2, you have to earn shaders and all that, and then... You know, and then they're expended whenever you apply them to weapons, whereas this one just gives you colors for weapons, and you can randomize them and do whatever you want. Upgrade appearance. Okay. We'll just go ahead and stick with the Mark 1. Let's see if it has any upgrades. Now this one... Oh, okay, so it gives you a capacity of number of upgrades. And they are numbered. Okay, I gotcha. So, can I apply this one? Yes. Okay, and now I have no more capacity to apply upgrades. Okay. So Hornet Strike gives you plus 20% damage, and Slit Magazine plus 2.5% magazine capacity. Okay. And I don't really know what the appearance of the knives matters, but... So my only other option, looks like right now, is the Mark 1 Furax. What the hell is that? I'm gonna get it though. Oh my goodness. And it's just like, oh, it's like brass knuckles. Sure, I'll purchase that. So they're equipped. Cracks me out. Like each one of these has a different upgrade framework. Oh, it has no capacity for upgrades. Probably because I haven't leveled the weapon yet, I assume. Through use. Right, no capacity. Okay. That's dope. repairs on. No upgrades available. Change the appearance. Conclave. Oh. Flip. What did I just do? No. Oh, come on. Crap. Okay. I don't know what Conclave is. I guess that's maybe a different mode or something. Now, that's interesting. So I would have thought that this would have actually been a different, I guess the Warframe is not tied to an automatic slot. So I'm still working on the Draenei slot. I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's I don't quite yet understand. I guess if you're saving loadouts, but I'm not wrapped around the axle about getting back to any particular loadout. So I think I'm good at this point, right? I've updated and modified everything. Ready for the next mission. Whoa. What is this thing? Doesn't have any functionality yet. So I don't know when you can pick up those other segments. It's weird to me that she just walks around, build, negator, and obtain nav segment. Okay. Ooh, level 2 to 4.
Systems on this Grenier galleon can be made compatible with your ship. Find and extract a navigation segment.
Ooh, so I don't have as much health. This one has a bigger shield, though.
You have murdered my sons and disgraced me before my queens. But soon, the Ascaris will complete its task and bring you to me.
Who is able to shoot me through the window here? Oh. Well, the difference now is this weapon is upgraded. I like the concept of the brass knuckles. I like how they don't have as much reach. Now, although she has the stretch ability mapped to this armor, right? that? Okay, those are the knives. It's impossible to see what she has harmed behind these ridiculous boxing gloves that she has on. Come on, there's no way that there's not some bad guys in here. One thing that's weird to me is it seems like 99% of the time, like, my ammo is always full. So I don't know if you get to a certain point in the game where that just stops being the case. So as you can see from when I was in the modification screen, loot is essential to be able to do mods, I guess. I do make sure when I go through here, I tend not to bypass loot. Nice. I'm going to go through this one a little more cautious because this Warframe is not as buffed as my other one. This is just a little, yeah, it's just a little secret room, so it's not the way out. Dude. Can you do stealth takedowns? Yes. Ooh. Did not know you could do that. Now you know. Rifle ammo full. Of course, it's a little preposterous that she's just rolling through here. Ooh. 2 tangos over there. So I guess I'm settling into my playstyle being a little bit stealthier than most, probably. Said I've only met one other player in here, and that dude just rolled through like he was playing Rainbow Six Vegas. I say Rainbow Six Vegas because that was not a game. Whoa! He got super jacked. Whew! Those are no joke. What do we got here? Just get down the hole. Great, now the alarms are set off. All that was a way to get back to this little secret treasure room. I wonder, it appeared her super jump in this Warframe was, oh snap. Come on, seem to be hitting the edge. I think she's got the, no. Park her out of here. Shouldn't roll down here, peeps. Gigs up. Not time for stealth. Oh, snap. It's what? Dang. Oh. Oh, man. That's a crazy attack there. Jacked with knives. Do not run from me. Okay, Shotty's back out. So it's interesting. I know that this Warframe is not as powerful as my other one, but the shotgun rifle is jacked now. 2 down. No, walk around. We got a runner! Oh! I heard your pain. That left side. Stop sniping me. All sorts of loot in here. So I guess what I'm assuming is that essentially they've built a single-player campaign into this that eventually runs out of content, and then it's just lots of either procedurally spawned missions or structural missions, but I assume that the challenge basically scales to a point where you have to team up with other Warframe players. Maybe things that are just go short of what would technically be a raid, but certainly something that scales probably at the level of like a strike in Destiny. Probably being a little louder than I really want to be. That's shiny over there. There we go. Thought I saw a little My Precious going on over there. Yeah. Look at this loot room. Now, in truth, this is probably like a 10-minute mission that I'm making twice as long because I'm getting distracted by all this looting. But I definitely need some upgrades for this Warframe. And that's what makes you feel like a space ninja. When you just clock a dude with throwing knives from like 20 meters away. Not making a sound. That was extra. Totally unnecessary. I am not on objective here yet. Oh, down this way. Be nice to get this Warframe leveled up to more health. He heard you as soon as you came in. Thought I heard some ish. What's my objective? 100 meters straight ahead. Also like that you have the mini-map in the upper left-hand corner. This game has a ton of really great, like, quality of life design elements in it. Is that a dude walking down there? Straight pounded. A lot of great quality of life design elements in it that keep it from being an obnoxious grind. Oh, you got Facebook. Now, what is in your buddy? Oh, he dipped. He was like, F that. That dude, saw that dude get jacked. Whoa. Tenno. Whoa, where'd he go? Oh, he's trying to set the alarm, you punk! Snitch! He didn't set it off, though. Now, what I haven't used is I need to start using my powers more. These guys are just dropping whole mods. Now, while I'm being distracted by all these things here, I gotta watch. Raise the segment.
Good work. We have what we... Wait. Tenno, coordinates in this nav segment put the galleon on a direct course to a convoy of colonists. You have a choice. You can extract now, or you can disable this galleon and save the colonists. Saving the colonists could jeopardize this mission. I recommend you head straight to extraction, but the choice is yours. The Ascaris failsafe is attacking your systems. Your shield capacity has just been halved.
Great.
You're wasting precious time, Tenno.
So how do I... Okay, I see the other objective marker. I am going to save the colonists, but we're going to play this Bogart AF. I did see some loot up here. I have no patience and tolerance for you guys. now that you're causing me to stay up a little later. Look at the combo! Need to start using my, definitely gonna use my... Who needs to get... Really? Give me that. Oh! No. What is that? Can I find out where you're shooting from? No. No. Really? I'm trying to leave you guys alone, but I'm getting offended by being shot at. Oh, I didn't realize there was a dude right there. This almost has the Borderlands problem of like... Oh, health is low. Dang it. Flippin' A. 895 affinity? I guess because I've leveled up. You guys. What the cluck was that? I'll figure out. Again, I'm offended. Meters. Guns blazing. Really getting... I don't know if this mission is supposed to be sticking Ludapalooza, but...
You've reached the ship's power systems. Destroy the reactor. Destroy the fuel injectors.
Do I actually have to go in here to do it? Great Scott, how did I get taken down that quickly? Whoa, what was that? Okay. I see how it is. Convenient. I use this to do this. Thank you. Those things are currently running all the time. No. Okay. That's the 4 right on the other side. Oh! That's apparently a level up. I'm wondering if, okay. So did I take care of it? I didn't hear like a resounding like mission complete, they're all destroyed. I mean, I'm not seeing core what? Core pipe. That sounds like I destroyed the fuel things. What the heck is that? Core pipe? That just makes me nervous. This is what's going to really bother me is if I... No, don't man the gun out. I'm trying to get better at hip firing. So I don't always have to quick scope in. Oh! Great. At least I appear to constantly be, I guess I could just get out this way. That was a nice... What the heck? Now I just want to get out. Jacqueline, I ducked it. It looks like we just have to proceed towards extraction now. Just a mugging. Oh, hey, Scarlett. Sorry, I apologize. I got too sucked in. I was I've been up for stream's been going for an hour and a half and nobody stopped in, so I always get lulled into a sense of complacency. I apologize about that. Thanks so much for coming through. I appreciate you. I'm sure you're on your way to your live show, so I wish you the best of luck and hope you have a good stream. I was just wired into the fact that I've been running late, and I was trying to put this mission to bed. So I do apologize. And there we go.
The colonist ship has escaped. I admire your noble intentions, Tenno, but you must survive for the future of the system.
Okay, so I did complete. I wish they would... I don't know why I don't have well, there we go. I wish they would tell you something that indicates that you completed the bonus mission. I don't see something that is that clear.
When you are ready, proceed to the navigation console. The detonator is charging up. You need to bring Vor down. He thinks he can capture you again. Don't worry. I will be with you. Let us show him how much you have learned.
Okay, so that might be the end game to the single-player campaign content. And all I'm going to do is some final housekeeping here, and then I'll be wrapping up the live stream for the night. Now, it's my hope that one of these days these extra leveled up mods will do me some good. Although, like I said, I know that I can't use them now. So I'm going to keep my loadout relatively the same. The only thing I really want to look at investing in now is upgrades. Capacity 1 of 3. So I have two more mod points that I can apply. So I guess maybe this vitality. Oh no, I have one more mod point that I can apply. Okay, and I have nothing else available. Hold off on any notion of upgrading that. See if the Latron can be upgraded. It has 1 point available, but I don't have any mods that I can add at 1 point. Nothing to add there. Now, okay, so since I've used this for the first time, flop. So I don't have anything that I can add there. And this thing, I don't know that there's any progression model for the Parazon. Is this, by the way? So there's that. Companion gear. Huh. So I actually have things I can add. I don't know if they'll do me any good. Remote observer. Control the remote camera that overrides your Warframe optics. Okay. Not worried about emotes right now. I guess that's pretty much the best I can do with my loadout for the time being. Alright, so that's where we'll hold up here for the night. So thanks so much for anybody who happened to swing by. Actually, we got... What is this? That's not available yet. Probably... Landcraft Foundry segment required. Yeah, mean, I don't know if I build another one of these, will it? I don't think I need to or can build another. Not enough components here. So eventually I think that the progression model will allow me to specifically go on missions where I can farm alloy plate, I guess. Or maybe I'll go look and see, is there a plastids mission or a alloy plate mission. They want you to go do, and these are your quests. Confront Captain Vor. Now, so there's things you have to do to open up the Mars Junction. Interesting. War's prize quest required. Alright, so apparently plenty and tons of stuff to do, so I'll be farming this as my Alta Star Citizen as we get into 2020 and sally on into Season 5 on the Rounding Off Affinity channel for those of you who are YouTube subscribers. Now, can you... Okay, so you have to progressively go around and open up all these junctions. So we'll see how we go about doing that. Alright, everybody, so thanks so much for joining in on the live stream. For anybody who swung by, Scarlett, thank you so much for swinging by. Sorry that I missed you. I am off tomorrow night, and then I won't be able to make the live stream. I don't think I'll be able to make the live stream Saturday night. I might be. If I do make the live stream Saturday night, I will be playing Warframe again, and again on Sunday, and then next week we will be cutting back over to Star Citizen, starting on Wednesday night. Monday night we should be tagging back up with fellow Twitch streamer Nordstradamus for some more, finally getting back to our Borderlands play in Borderlands 2. For those of you who happen to be watching the archive version of this on the YouTube channel Rounding Off Infinity, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you can just receive a notification whenever I post new content. Until next time, happy hunting, stay safe out there, take care of yourselves, play the games that you like and stream the games that you love. Once again, my name has been Agasically Stamus from the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube. That's going to do it for me for tonight. Good night, good luck, good gaming, and happy holidays. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'm out.
weapon.